Hello, Melanin Monarchy citizens. This is your Monarch here at another live entertainment event. I am all the way down in Chula Vista, you guys, at the North Island Amphitheater, and I am here to see Alice Cooper and Judas Priest. Yes, I know, your Monarch is probably way out of my league on this one, but I am very interested in seeing Alice Cooper. I don't know a lot about, I'm going in green, you guys. I'm going in green with all this. I don't know a ton about Judas Priest, but I'm really interested to see the show. This is all about live music therapy, you guys. This is all the ins and outs. This is what we do here at Melanin Monarchy, and we go in uncharted waters a lot of time. So I'm excited. I'm excited to be down here in Chula Vista to see Alice Cooper and Judas Priest. All right, you guys, toodle pip.
Style heavy metal. Are you ready? Yeah! You ready? Yeah! Is everybody ready?
Judas Priest. That was my first time experiencing Judas Priest. What I thought was cute about Judas Priest, first of all, I had to put my earplugs on way too loud. Your Monarch, I'm old, you guys. I can't be, my eardrums can't take it. And I would say people that were here are older than me, actually. But what I thought was cute about Judas Priest was that Rob Halford, I believe Rob Halford is the lead singer, had a new jacket every song. He went out, like he would sing a song, he'd go backstage, he'd come back with a brand new jacket. I love the costume change. He had a jacket for like each and every song. And then he came out, you guys, at the end with, hopefully you have seen it, on his motorcycle. So I thought that was pretty cool. Again, Judas Priest did the whole head banging. And what was interesting is that I did know a Judas Priest song, and that was Breaking the Law. And the only reason why I know Breaking the Law is because of Beavis and Butthead. Breaking the law, breaking the law. That's never knew that that was Judas Priest, where they got it from. But I thought their stage was cute. Now let's talk about the cast system, the CAST with Judas Priest real quick before Alice Cooper comes on. Is that the connectivity wasn't a whole lot of that, not a lot of connectivity. They really had the guardrails really far, so fans really couldn't get close. Aesthetics, it was very nice. I liked the visuals that they had. Also, the lead singer, you know, him doing those wardrobe changes after every song, love that. Sound way too loud, but that may be how they roll. You guys, this is a Judas Priest thing. This is not, I'm not used to it. Way too loud. But nobody had earplugs on except me, so I'm thinking that that's just the way you're supposed to listen to Judas Priest, right? And the temperature, the crowd, they knew these songs. Lots of air guitaring, tons of air guitaring from Judas Priest fans. So I love it. And again, the lead singer, he has, I'm glad that he was on stage doing the best that he can. I know that he's had some health issues in the past. So I'm glad that they're still doing all that they do. He's in his 70s. He's like 74, the lead singer of Judas Priest. But that was your Monarch's first experience with Judas Priest, and
3 minutes, nerd.
I just thought it was pretty interesting. I really did. I thought it was good. All right, you guys, stay tuned for Alice Cooper.
It'll be alright. What's wrong will soon seem right. Dangerous tonight.
loved everything about Alice Cooper. I mean, his stage performance, he had tons of guitar, drums. He had like 4 guitars, and then his drummer. And it was just very theatrical. Again, I'm going in green. Maybe this is what Alice Cooper does. I'm pretty sure he does. He does this whole like basic rock opera storytelling. You guys, you know how your Monarch feels about storytelling. I love storytelling. And what was also amazing about Alice Cooper was his female drummer. I believe her name is Nita Strauss. So I'm going to insert a little bit of her here. Nita Strauss understood the assignment, you guys. I've never seen her before, but she understood. She understood that the theatrics. She understood what she was supposed to be doing on that stage, and she did it. Girlfriend did it, and I had a good time watching her going across the stage, doing her guitar thing. Very talented, very pretty, but also very talented, and so I enjoyed that. Now Alice Cooper, he was just really amazing. Again, I like the whole rock opera theatrics. And then towards the end, because this is my first time, you guys, I didn't know, nobody told me, his wife came out. Apparently she's like a dancer, a choreographer, and she came out and she cut his head off and, you know, took his head around, and then she threw it. I thought it was really, really cute. It was a party. It was rock opera. I loved everything about Alice Cooper's act. I thought that it was all wonderful, just really, really wonderful. And so you guys, you have to remember is that our greats are leaving us. So even if you don't have the album or you don't have the tape anymore, the CD, maybe you know one song or not, go out and see these greats. Go out and watch these greats. If they're in a town near you, I would say it is worth it wherever you are, whenever you are in the world. Go and definitely see the greats because they're leaving us. You know, Judas Priest did this whole memorial to people who've left, and of course they did a memorial to Ozzy Osbourne, because I believe that Judas Priest is from, or they got their start in Birmingham, England, and so, you know, Ozzy Osbourne, he's from Birmingham. So again, you know, Alice Cooper with his show, him also being in his 70s, it's important to go see this. Now, Alice Cooper, as far as, here's another thing that I did not know. Please forgive me. It's Mr. Vincent, who's Alice Cooper, was born in Detroit. You guys, he was born in Detroit. How come I did not know that so many greats come from Detroit? So many greats. But the cast system with Alice Cooper, connectivity, again, you know, his drummers throwing out picks. They actually had like big old balloons that they threw out to the audience. They were trying to touch as much as they can with the guardrails. So low score, but not too low. So it's more in the middle. Aesthetics, again, Alice Cooper had his visuals. So not only did they have the jumbotrons on the sides that the amphitheater has, but on his visuals in the middle, it was him and pictures of him when he was a kid and in the past. And so I love that. Aesthetics, he looked great. after his wife, when she came out and she cut his head off or whatever, he emerges in a white top hat and a white like coattail, as if to say he's come back, you know, or he's in heaven right now. I just thought it was just really cute, really, really cute. So the aesthetics was great. The temperature was wonderful. The sound was amazing, wasn't too loud. And so that's my take on Alice Cooper. And I tried to see Alice Cooper last year. I believe he was at Harrah's Casino, and I wasn't able to see him then. But I got a chance to see how good God is. Brought me all the way around, where I got a chance to see Alice Cooper tonight. All right, you guys. Again, we're doing live music therapy. This was Alice Cooper and Judas Priest. And so I was able to get a chance to see them here at the North Island Amphitheater in Chula Vista, right outside of San Diego, still a part of San Diego County. You guys, I will see you at the next live entertainment event. Toodle bit.